black shirt.
I'll make some noise for
All right. I love seeing all of your faces here. My name's Barbara Humphries. I am 31 years young, and for the last year, I've been battling stage 3 aggressive invasive breast cancer. My doctor says I likely had it for 8 to 10 years. That means that I got cancer in my breast when I was 20 years old. It's young, isn't it? It's crazy, but it can happen to anybody. I went through 9 months of chemotherapy. I was sicker than a dog, but the only thing that helped me get through it was cannabis. I went through surgery to have both of my breasts removed as well. And on Monday of this week, I'm going to start radiation treatments, 33 rounds of them. Thank you. Since using marijuana, I've been able to eat. I would actually sit in my chemo chair and eat jambalaya while everybody stared at me like a freak of nature. I gained 25 pounds. Where a woman would be happy to say that, but at least I didn't waste away and sit in my bed and throw up my guts all the time. And I have marijuana, and that plant saved my life. This March is 1 year since I started with DFW NORML. Last year was my first event on the march, and it is so awesome to see so many more people here, people that I haven't seen. Thank you for coming. Not only does marijuana help with cancer, but it helps with many other ailments like PTSD, Crohn's disease, epilepsy, HIV, and AIDS. The list goes on. It's so long, it's ridiculous. It's about time that this is legalized so that people like me and like all of you can start medicating in a safe way. I'm also part of Team Alexis. If you've been here today, you've probably heard about a little girl named Alexis Portel. She is 9 years old, and she is the sweetest, smartest little girl you've ever met. And she has what is called intractable epilepsy. She gets seizures at night. She has never been able to sleep through the night. She's had tremors. She recently went into a 5-minute seizure where she actually quit breathing. And her parents made the decision to take her and move her and her family to Colorado so she could get her treatment. She's been seizure-free since the beginning of March. That's amazing. That is proof right there. Yes, all these legislators need to open their eyes because it is amazing what this is doing for some people.
They need to take action! They got their eyes open! They know!
So,
Yeah!
can you hear me? Okay. So while I was actively getting my cancer treatment, I started going to the Capitol in Austin and lobbying our representatives for safe access to marijuana. I've been 8 different times. I've been the keynote speaker during the recent bill, HB 3785, which is the comprehensive whole plant medical marijuana bill. Yes, And this past Tuesday, I was at the Capitol also testifying in front of the House on that bill. There was not a dry eye in the room. They were all crying. What I encourage you to do is to call your rep. Call Herrero. We've been saying his name over and over again. It's important because he's going to pass it through the next committee. And if it ever has a chance, we need to call. We need to call them, write them. You don't have to go up there like I did. It just takes a phone call. All right, online. Get on Google. Go, who is my representative? A webpage will pop up. You'll put your address in there. Hit enter. It'll tell you who your reps are and who your senator is. And then call them. Leave them a message. You know, you don't have to schedule an appointment. Just let them know because they want to hear from everybody. Each person who calls, who is a constituent of them, is looked at as 100 people in their district. So if we all call, they're going to think that Texas is serious. I have Rep. Herrero's phone number. Call now. 512-463-0462. 512-463-0462. Call them. So, as I said before, I'm the patient outreach coordinator for DFW NORML, and I can be reached at patientoutreach@dfwnormal.org. Please write me. I would love to help you get in touch with your legislators. I would love to guide you on what you need to do to get more involved, if that's what you want to do. Yeah! Also, I've been gathering letters from my doctors and my nurses and everybody I talk to. And if this doesn't pass, I want all of you who have a medical condition to please bring up the conversation with your medical staff. Write me. Send me the letters. I will walk them personally to Austin and drop them off on the desk. I want a staff. And on that note, I would like to read a part of the note that I got from my doctor as an example so you can hear what the medical community has been saying. I have had the privilege to serve as Barbara Humphries' medical provider for the last 4 years. I was her provider when she was diagnosed with cancer, an especially aggressive and complicated type. I have closely watched her progress as she suffered through the pain of post-surgical care, the nausea of chemotherapy, the anxiety and fear of what will happen to her. A safe, effective, and affordable treatment option does exist for these diseases, and it is medical marijuana. It has allowed her to eat, remain physically active, manage her anxiety and family obligations. Despite the ravages of surgery, cancer, chemotherapy, she has remained an exceptionally active member of our society. And what do we do for her as a community, government, and medical system? We criminalize her in her heroic attempts to save herself, her family, and her life.
That's injustice!
Medical marijuana is a safe, affordable, and effective treatment, and it must be eventually legalized. I support her use of medical marijuana for the mental and physical benefits it offers. And I am ashamed that as a medical provider, I cannot provide her with the medications, marijuana, social support, and medical care she needs. And it wasn't hard to get her to write that letter, because every single person I talk to, whether it be my oncology staff, my doctors, nurses, anybody I talk to, they are all 100% on board. So we just have to start the conversation. I have one more thing to say. I love you too. I love you all. In the words of Stuart Scott, when you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live. So I have already won. Thank you.
Legalize, legalize.